I now call upon Mr. Rob Ritter and Dr. Brendan Lewis to join Dr. Doig for the installation of the new president, Dr. Pat O'Shea.
If you'll indulge me, I'm going to tell a little story. My poor husband has heard me tell this one already. Early in my tenure as president, it was my responsibility to go to Alberta to install the new president of the Alberta Medical Association. And this year, the president of the Alberta Association is my baby brother. So my younger brother, Chip, who's about 12 years younger than I am, has very small children, the youngest of whom is now about 5, but at the time was just over 4. And when I had finished installing his daddy as president, he stood in front of the two of us and he looked first at his daddy, and then back at Auntie Anne, and then at Daddy, and then at Auntie Anne. And he did this about 4 or 5 times, and then finally looked at me very solemnly and he said, "Auntie Anne, I'm very sorry to tell you, Daddy's chain is the best." So there we are. So I don't know, I guess this one just pales in comparison to all the provincial chains. Mr. Chairman, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure as President of the Canadian Medical Association to install your new president in office. And I guess I can't invite them to join me because they already have. That was the next line in my script, was that I was to invite them to join me. Now, you're supposed to undo his chain of office. I have to be the traffic director as well here. Thank you. Thank you. Upon the invitation of this association and by the virtue of the authority vested in me, it is my great privilege to preside at the installation of your new president. Mr. President, on behalf of the Canadian Medical Association, I would like to express to you, and through you to the members of this association, heartiest congratulations upon the achievements of the association which have been carried out under your capable direction during the past year. Dr. Patrick O'Shea, it is my privilege to install you as President of the Newfoundland and Labrador Medical Association. During your term of office, you are charged to keep and preserve well and faithfully the statutes, customs, rights, and privileges of the association, to promote its well-being and that of its members, so far as in you lies. Now, somehow or other, I'm supposed to put this around here. There you go, sir. Very nice. Took the wind out of my sails, didn't he? Dr. Patrick O'Shea, it is now my pleasure to declare you as truly and properly installed in the office of the President of the Newfoundland and Labrador Medical Association. If I had a sword, I would have got it out. It is also deemed appropriate for you as President to wear this pin that I've just handed you during your presidential year on those occasions that are less formal, when you may not wish to wear the official chain of office, which so weighs you down. It gives me pleasure to present to you this President's pin to be worn with pride during your presidential year and for many years to come.
Thank you very much.
And you get that part of the script.
Yeah. Now, Brendan, as my first duty, it is my pleasure to present to you a past President's Award signifying the great service you have rendered to this association. And I think we have something for you. It has been a difficult year, and you have risen to the challenge with dignity and resolve. Your commitment to the physicians of this province is unquestioned, and your leadership has been inspiring. And I'm delighted that you will stay on as on the executive to continue to provide wise counsel as a valued member while the negotiations continue. So on behalf of the association,
Chair.